everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here to do my TBR video for the final biannual Bibliothon. My god, that is a tongue twister. It used to be twice a year. This is the final installment of this readathon. And it is a week-long readathon. It's actually running 9 days this time. It's running from July 11th through the 19th. So when you guys are watching this video, it will be starting tomorrow. And I have participated in the last 3 rounds of this, and I have been a blogger host for 2 of those rounds. So I would just want to say a quick thank you to everybody over the Bibliothon for having me as a blogger host. It was a blast doing that, and I'm very sad to see this readathon come to an end, but I know great things are happening in the future for everybody involved. So yes, there's a total of 9 reading challenges. I have 9 books for all of those reading challenges, so without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and get started. Challenge number 1 is to read the group book, and for this we are reading Aurora Rising by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. These are the same authors who wrote the Illuminae Files, and I read the first book of that series last year. I did not like it, so I'm a little bit worried going into this, but I'm going in with very low expectations, or no expectations at all. And all I know about this, it is YA science fiction, and it's kind of like, I guess it's been compared to Six of Crows in space, which I haven't read Six of Crows, so I'm not sure how they will compare, but all I know about it, again, is there's an awesome tagline that I just love. They're not the heroes we wanted, they're just the ones we could find. So yeah, that's all I know. It sounds great, and I've heard really great things, so we'll have to wait and see what I think. Challenge number 2 is to read one of the host's 5-star reads. For this, I'm going with Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This is one that I have been meaning to read for the longest time. Actually, I've just been needing to read this author for the longest time. Neal Shusterman writes dystopian novels, which is my favorite genre. So you figured I would have picked at least one up by now. That's not the case. I have Unwind on my TBR. I really want to get to that in the future. But I've been hearing such fantastic things about Scythe that I'm like, okay, I'll just pick it up now. This is the first book in a trilogy. There's 2 books out currently. The 3rd one comes out in September. It is YA dystopian. It takes place in a world where basically humans have conquered everything, including death. There's no poverty, there's no death, there's no hunger, etc. And the only way you can die is if Scythe gleans you, and we follow 2 main perspectives, Citra and Rowan, who are apprentices to a Scythe. And yeah, that's all you need to know going in. I have my hopes up once again for this book, again because I love dystopian and I've been hearing such fantastic things about it. I really want to give it its fair chance, so I hope I really enjoy it. The next challenge is to read a book solely based on its cover, and I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to interpret this challenge. I'm assuming it's like you picked up a book, you looked at the cover, you really love it, and now you're just going in knowing absolutely nothing. So for that, I'm going with Kingdom Cold by Brittany Chanel. This was sent to me for a review by the author back in February, so thank you so much to the author for sending me a copy of this. This is YA fantasy. I think there's a murder for hire plot in it, and it has a absolutely stunning cover. Look at these cherry blossoms. I love that design. Yeah, so I know absolutely nothing. It's very short. It's less than 300 pages, so I probably could fly through this in one sitting if I really tried. So we'll wait and see what I think. Next challenge is to read an adult book, and for this I'm going with An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. So Hank Green is a YouTuber. He's also the brother of John Green, a fellow author who I've read books from in the past, and I've really enjoyed them. This is his debut novel. This was a 2018 release, and it follows our main character, who I cannot remember the name of for some reason. And basically she wakes up one day and she finds these like sculptures all over New York, and she films a video about it, and it goes viral, and then these things start popping up everywhere, and I'm assuming maybe it has to do with aliens. I'm not 100% sure. I again have been really wanting to read this. I've been hearing great things, and I think I'll really enjoy it. I don't read much sci-fi, but I want to give this one a fair shot. The next challenge is to read a free / wildcard book, so literally any book you want. For this, I'm going with Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, book 3 in the Throne of Glass series. This is a reread for me. If you guys do not know, if you are brand new to my channel, I am part of the Throne of Glass read-along that is hosted by Brittany's Book Find and Miss Sassy Cassie. Each month we are reading the Throne of Glass books in chronological order. We started back in April, and we will be ending I think in December with Kingdom of Ash. This is my 3rd time rereading the series. I have read the first 5 books total. I read those back in 2016 and like the span of 2 weeks, and I really enjoyed them. And I finally just caught up to book number 6, and I am on to book number 7 in my own reread. But since I joined in on the along, I decided to do another reread, so I'm reading books 3 and 7 at the same time. It's a little bit confusing. But yes, our live trip for this has not been decided yet. It'll be sometime in early August. I will keep you guys posted about that in my vlogs. But yeah, I really want to at least start this during the readathon because it's a long book. This is the point in the series where the books start getting really long, so I need to dedicate a lot of time to this. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. This has always been my least favorite book in the series, but things could change. Next challenge is to read a book by a new to you author. For this, I'm going with Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This one is actually a book that I saw the movie adaptation for last year. I actually really enjoyed it, but again, I haven't read the source material, so I don't know how well it translated onto screen. And I don't, again, know very much about this. I know it's dystopian and has to do with video games, and there's a game called The Oasis where basically people can escape this dystopian world and, like, you know, live a normal life and interact with other people in this world, and that's basically all I need to know. Again, it's not very long. This is, I think, just over 300 pages, so I probably could fly through this in one sitting as well. And we'll have to wait and see if I enjoy it as much as I did the movie. Challenge is to read a graphic novel. For this, I'm going with Lumberjanes Volume 1. And I love graphic novels. I read the entire Saga series by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples in the past couple of years, and I haven't checked out any other graphic novels. So this is another one I've been hearing really good things about. I know it takes place at a summer camp, and that's it. And I like the art style from what I've seen in people's wrap-ups and everything. But again, I don't know hardly anything about it, and that's how I want to go in, so this is my choice for this challenge. And the last challenge is to read a book that you have planned to read but never got to, and that is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This is one that people have been telling me to read for years, especially in my non-booktube life. I've heard fantastic things about it. It is World War II historical fiction, and it follows two sisters during this time period and their challenges during World War II, and it takes place in France. That's everything I know, and I love World War II historical fiction. It's my favorite time period to read about, so I really hope that this is as good as people say. The last challenge is to read a predicted 5-star read, and for this I am going with The Devils Labyrinth by John Saul. This is one I did do a 5-star predictions video a couple of years ago, and this is the last book I need to read for that list, and I will do a follow-up to that sometime in August or September. So this one is an adult mystery thriller, I guess you could say. I think it has a speculative fiction element, some fantasy elements are thrown in there, and basically all I know is what it says on the back. In the 14th century, this symbol, this one right here, appeared in the catacombs of Rome. In the 16th century, it was inscribed on the scroll in Spain. Today it's about to be discovered beneath a historic building in Boston. This is The Devil's Labyrinth, and yeah, that's all I know. Again, another pretty short one, probably just over 300 pages. I probably could fly through in one sitting if I really put my mind to it. So hopefully this is a 5-star prediction. And that is everything I'm going to have for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in the readathon and what you plan on reading, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below for you guys to go check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. And all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!